Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. We are live. I believe. Oh, I should turn on the music so that it's audible. No, that's the wrong one. Music. It's a separate thing. Here. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, I am so sorry I'm late, everyone. So sorry. So glad to be here. It's 8:02, dude. Yeah, there I am. So sorry about the delay. I am very sorry. Hey, let me go ahead and get the things like set up. Let me. My goodness, I intended it to be here way earlier, but for various different reasons, family and all that, you know. It's been rather hectic, not working as well. But I am here. It's not letting me. Gosh, the whole setup is just going to be really weird today. Okay, we at least have the thing recognizing that people are on there. Oh, I need to turn on the bridge for that, because of course I didn't have time to do so. Oh my goodness. Things are a little out of whack today. Let's see, we can test. That's not what I'm testing. Oop. Oh wait, no, I gotta test a different one. Oop. Does this work? No. Okay, the hotkeys are having issues. That's good to know. That's a really good time to find that out. Would have liked to have had time to figure that out, but that's all right. That's all right.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve to you, Peace Ribbon. So glad to see you. Merry Christmas. Hey. I don't know if this thing is going to let me do the buttons. If I run them manually.
Merry Christmas.
They work. Good, 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 good. Merry Christmas, E.T. Anderson. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. So glad to have you. As you can see, we have our special little Christmas hats. Special little Christmas fun time.
I'm probably gonna head to bed soon.
Understandable. Understandable. No, you can only stay up so late with Christmas.
I'm plastered RN.
Understandable. Yeah. Please don't drink too much. Drink responsibly, my friend. But, oh well. Such is life.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve.
I'm done for the night.
You're done for the night? Okay, that's good. That's good. Excuse me.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Yes, Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve.
I made the mistake of drinking on an empty stomach right after Mass.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to drink with food if you're going to drink at all. It's not something you can really do alone. I encourage. Did you at least drink with other people? That's an important part, right? If you're gonna drink, you gotta drink with others. Hopefully with food. Oh, I'm so sorry for you, brother. Well, you know what? You're here with us now. That's what counts. Yeah.
Nobody to drink with.
Nobody to drink with. I am so sorry for you, brother. But you know what? You're here with us, and you can eat food with us, if nothing else, to try and fix up your stomach, or drink water. Try and overcome whatever issue you've got right now.
I had some mac and cheese.
Oh gosh, what the heck is... Okay, so I'm not allowed to have it be a half... Oh, that's awful. If I only... I'm not allowed to have it be a half thing. Very, very sad. Oh well. I'm not allowed to look at the OBS
Can I have
stuff.
your old drawing tablet? JK.
Honestly, if we get a new one, maybe. If you help me get a new one, I'd be down to let you have my old one. Because my old one sucks. Thank you. But oh well. Ah, my goodness. Today is going to be a little bit of a slow day, I presume, as it is in fact Christmas Eve. So, you know, people are going to be a little busy with various different things. They're going to have a bunch of stuff going on with their families and whatnot. But, you know, we'll see if people are still willing to go, still willing to show up. We shall see soon enough. I am taking drawing requests right now, by the way, if anyone has any requests at the moment. Ah, my goodness. Today's setup is going to be a bit unusual compared to normal, as it is something I haven't had a lot of experience using this particular time. The setup right now is kind of an impromptu one that I have cobbled together and had nowhere near enough time to modify and fidget with. So we'll see how well it actually works. I'm going to work on an old request, or an old drawing someone asked me to do. Real quick. Boo. My hotkeys don't seem to be working quite as well today, sadly. But, you know, that's alright. Okay, we have an old commission. I have a... I suppose I shouldn't do this on stream, actually. Because one of them was supposed to be a gift for someone that they don't want to... They want it to be a surprise. And to that extent, I probably shouldn't do that one on stream. Oh. I can work on a new one then.
Hi, Camper, I'm going to bed.
Ah, that is a terrible shame. Mr. Camper, I'm so glad to have you for the time that we did. You do
Red heart,
good.
red heart.
Red heart, red heart, you too, Mr. Camper. Sleep well. And I bid you adieu. God bless you. God bless you. Merry Christmas.
God bless, sleep well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Should probably just go ahead and start on the old one. Until we get a new request, at the very least. Let's see, so she has like a little bit of a circle head. Boom,
Gonna do some work chores, but I'll try to learn.
Ah, understandable, understandable. Thank you for letting me know. Peace servant, peace servant. We'll do our best. You know, today we have a little bit of a slower stream than usual. You know, not as many. It is Christmas after all, so you know, you're not going to get as many people. And I haven't really had as much time to advertise, so today we're just going to have a slower stream, slower amount of people. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Ba-doo. Dude. I don't think I've ever really drawn Ren before. You know, we're drawing Ren from the Wholesome Monster Girl Academia show, or not show, game. But you know, we shall see how it goes. We shall enjoy drawing a new character for once. No. Today is a little bit of a slower stream, but you know, that's all right. We take slow streams. We take them. I'm thinking for the Ren, what we could do, right? So we could try and focus on doing just the upper part, right? That way we're not spending too much time on her, but we're also getting a little bit of things from the get-go that make it distinctively her. There we go. Get rid of all this little stuff here.
I'm dreaming of a great Christmas.
Bob, so glad to have you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, currently we have a bit of a slow stream as it is in fact Christmas, you know. Everyone, it's Christmas Eve and no snow's falling down. I'm all alone. Yeah, there's no one around.
What have I missed?
You have missed very little. We had a few people who chatted for a little bit, but some people are kind of just lurking for the right now. There is not as many people, but that's to be expected for today. So at the moment, I'm just drawing a request from a previous stream until someone else has a better idea. I am taking requests, so if you'd like to have me draw something else, I would be happy to do so.
It is Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve does in fact change a lot of the stuff, the dynamics.
You should draw a small, simplified nativity.
This is true. I should draw a little nativity. It is in fact the special day after all. So I may as well. Now when you say simplified, are we talking like minimalist nativity scene? Have you seen that? Have you seen the minimalist nativity scene where they have just boxes? Right?
Whatever is easy to draw, lol. I have not.
It's a very interesting little thing that they have going on with that, where it's communicating a nativity scene, but it's in such a bizarre way of doing so. You'd only really recognize it as a nativity scene because you're told beforehand, hey, this is the nativity scene. And then you'd be like, oh, I can kind of get it. I can kind of see it. But you get something like this. And then I think you have like other objects that count as like animals or something if you like make them oblong or make them rectangular. It's something like that. That's your little nativity scene. But we can do a little better nativity scene. We don't have to do it as simple as that, you know? We can do something a little better. I've never drawn babies before. I don't know if this kind of makes that clear or not, but we'll see how we can do.
Which role would you be if you were in the nativity?
I would probably be the donkey. I'd be the mule. I assume babies don't always have hair whenever they're like first born, or like they don't.
Draw 10,000 baby Jesuses.
10,000 baby Jesuses. This is reasonable. This is respectable. This is expectable. I haven't drawn this before. Yeah. All right. So let's draw little baby Jesus. I assume the baby would be resting, but the eyes don't really look all that good when I do something like that, you know? Oh, no, let's make him a little bigger. I don't really know how I would depict his face, though. There you go. You have a little baby Jesus. His little arms. You have a little cow or something. Looking down on him.
He looks like 40.
He looks like 40? I make a baby Jesus and he looks 40? Come on.
In a good way.
In a good way. Let's move the horns over. Do 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 do.
Jerry Seinfeld as baby JC.
Jerry Seinfeld as baby, Jesus Christ. Listen, right? I don't know how to draw babies, so I'm just assuming they're like tiny little people, and you can give them tiny amounts of hair. Okay? Maybe that's mistaken, but... I've been informed that I should keep my drawing in the center.
Medieval artists.
Worked well enough for medieval artists. Yeah, this is true. You can just give babies hair. Medieval artists knew what was up. They're like, hey, perspective? Perspective is lame. I want to draw a guy who looks cool from the angle you're seeing him. No, I don't care that it's not anatomically accurate. No, I don't know how to make him anatomically accurate. But is that important? I'm not so sure. Look, we got a little cow thing. Should probably at least move away Ren Frieza and get rid of the minimalist version for the time being, or at least put it on a separate layer.
Do you think Sonic the Hedgehog believes in the divinity of Christ?
Sonic the Hedgehog is cool, so of course he does. Divinity scene. Of course he does. You know, what else would he do? You know? Do you think he's going to be some kind of... Do you think Sonic the Hedgehog... Sonic the Hedgehog is Sonic the Edgelord? Come on. Come on. No, he's going to be cool. He's going to be like, yeah, of course. Sonic the Hedgehog says yes to... what do you call it? To the divinity of our Lord and Savior on this special day. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea how to draw cows, like, at all. It's really shining through right now.
Which Sonic character is the most likely to be a nostasist?
But to be what? It's a good.
It's a good cow.
A Gnosticist? Oh, thank you. A Gnosticist. I've never heard them called Gnosticists, but like a Gnostic. I assume that's what you're saying. Maybe there's something else that I don't know of. But I feel like of all of them, I feel like Tails probably
whatever the term is.
Yeah, I feel like Tails probably believes in something weird. Tails seems like he's the most innocuous, but also like the weird one who has like weird views about the world. Like I kind of think of him like I think of Isaac Newton, right? Like smart guy, but really weird if you look into his theology. Oh gosh. There we go. This will be good enough for our cow. If I could move the other part, though. I should probably figure out how on earth to draw Mary, though, because I haven't drawn Mary before. Divinity scene. Let me look at someone else.
Give the cow a purple hat.
I look up divinity scene. A purple how? Purple how? Yeah, true. I will try that in just a moment. I looked up divinity scene on the on Google, and I got divinity original sin. Oh no, sorry, not divinity. Oh my goodness, nativity. That's why I was so confused. I was like, why am I not getting that? It's because I'm using the wrong word. Calling it the divinity scene.
Good game, not what we're looking for here, lol.
Nativity scene. Here we go. Glory to God. There we go. Okay, so there's a few features that are important. There's Mary, there's Joseph, there's the baby Jesus, who we're going to depict in a little cradle.
How has your Christmas Eve been so far, Mr. Gray?
Oh, my Christmas Eve has actually been pretty good, thank you. I've spent a bit of time cooking. I've made some delicious sausage balls, which are like these sausage, cheese, and flour balls that you like put together, and you like kind of you mix together as much as you can, and then you move them up into balls. And then you cook them in the stove. You cook them in the oven. Really simple, really like easy to understand, easy to make. They take a while to make though. That's the problem. But they are absolutely delectable. So I like to do them every year around this time. But how about yourself, Mr. Bob?
That sounds delicious.
It is
Pretty
amazing.
Good. Ate food with my family and spent time with them.
Ah, that's great. That's great. spending time with your family, this is definitely the time to do so. I have spent a bunch of time with my family in the past few days, so I wanted to do a little bit of the stream for the people who don't have as much of that available today. Hopefully I could give them some fun times nonetheless. I do think it's really nice to be able to like spend some time away from all the work and all the stuff in life, just to like be around family members, especially if you don't get to see them very often.
Very good of you.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Yeah. But that's been my whole shtick. It's been what I've been up to. I also, actually, in the process of this, I found my old 3DS. I found out that my 3DS is still around. I can still play it. Do you remember the 3DS? Do you remember that cool little thingamajig that like people used to be able to play Pokemon games on? Were you ever a Pokemon nerd? I'm making this like I'm making her look very...
Do you have Deep Labyrinth?
Do I have Deep Labyrinth? I do not have Deep Labyrinth. Okay, so you do remember the Pokemon game. Sorry, not Pokemon. You do remember the 3DS, but you didn't play Pokemon. You weren't one of those guys. That is a shame, but I understand.
It's true.
Do-do-do-do. Terrible shame, terrible shame. It's alright, you know, I understand. You know, some people just miss out on lots of fun, lots of enjoyable little game. Yeah, well, what with you being like really fond of games and whatnot, I would have thought that you would have absolutely loved Pokemon growing up. Did you ever get a chance to play it, or did you just not? Or you weren't really fond of how the game worked? Boo.
It never appealed to me.
I see. I think the appeal of it is that you have like cool little monster creatures, cool little like gremlins, that you really like how like neat they look. Like you really like their designs, and not only do you get to like fight to capture them and see weird things, but you also get to like have some kind of power scaling with like levels and stuff, where your time that you spent with these particular monsters that are super cool already makes them even cooler.
I watched movies on DVD when I was a kid.
Oh, so you've just seen the movies? Okay, well, the movies are hit or miss. Some of them can be pretty good. Some of them are like, all right, but I don't know that the movies really give you a huge feel for what the games are like.
And I had Fire Emblem, the sacred stones for that particular game-ish. They were not the good ones, I don't think.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Fire Emblem is more of a strategy game for those who are like, yeah, this is super... I'm looking for some kind of way to like level up characters and get really strong. I'm unsure how cool some of the Fire Emblem characters are, but perhaps they are. Perhaps they are. I feel like I'm making her too wide right now.
The Sacred Stones had a great cast.
Sacred Stones had a great cast? I see. I myself have not played this Sacred Stones game. I have no familiarity with it whatsoever. All I have going off of it is that it's a Fire Emblem game, and if it's a Fire Emblem game, it's going to be like a lot of the others, in that you have some interesting characters, and they can have like supports to get closer to each other, but they're not going to have a lot of like canon development, so you can like put them with whatever people you want, whatnot. Though I don't think the shipping thing was the main point. I think even like the creator or something really didn't like shipping or something, so he made the canon ships for one of the games like basically the most hated possible ones that there were. That's all I know about like early Fire Emblem. Oh gosh, no, I'm tilting her neck way too much. It needs to be tilted, don't get me wrong, but geez.
It's decent, but I still haven't beaten it all these years later. It has its flaws, but it was fun.
This is fair.
There was not much shipping back in the day. The affinity mechanic was more about camaraderie.
Ah, fair. Yeah, I think that's how the creator initially intended it to be, where it was just a way to get closer to your comrades at arms and be better in battle together, rather than a who are you getting with, ha 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 thing. Which, you know, granted, kind of a bit excessive in later games. I'll see lots of like thirst stuff for later ones, but the older ones, yeah, they probably had more the vision in mind, what it should be like. I don't know much about the cast of those games, but I do imagine it was fun. I don't think I've ever actually beaten... No, I did beat a Fire Emblem game. I think I beat what my siblings say was one of the worst Fire Emblem games there is. I played and beat...
Fire Emblem fans can be very annoying yet.
Yeah. The only Fire Emblem game I've ever beaten was Fire Emblem Fates. It's the only one I ever did.
If you had to date one Pokemon creature, which one would it be and why would it be Diglett?
Diglett. Well, listen, like, all I'm gonna say is that Diglett does like. Have you seen some of the things people will post about Diglett? Hold on. Hold on. Let me just show you. This is a anatomical study of what a Diglett really looks like underneath. That's what a Diglett really is. That's all I gotta say. That's all I have to do to defend my position. That's all I have to say. Okay, there's no coming around from that. There's no like choice at that point.
There.
But I don't know if there's any good answer to like what animal you would do that with. because they are basically just animals. And so it always comes across to me as like, what kind of animal would you do bestiality with? And I'm just like, well, I don't think I would be interested in doing bestiality at all. I don't. That doesn't sound even remotely appealing to me. That's not even a thought I want to entertain. That's my thought every time it comes up. But you know, I get that some people are a little more modern minded. You know, so some people are a little more animal lovers than others. Hold on.
How often does that come up?
How often does that come up? I mean, I don't do it. I don't talk about it normally, but like if you talk to someone about, if you see like a YouTube video or someone, and it's just like, hey guys, smash your pass, Pokemon edition or something. That one Markiplier video, and I'm like, buddy, no answer you give on any of these could ever possibly be reasonable. Why? Why would you do this? Why? Then again, I don't really watch Markiplier, so I just see stuff like
Ray watches Markiplier confirmed.
I just see stuff like that show up every so often, or briefly be mentioned. Oh, that's why it's confusing. It's because I'm making it contiguous with this thing. It shouldn't be. There we go. Let's make this. Let's go up. No, I watch a few streamers. Well, not streamers specifically. I tend to watch YouTube videos from people like Doug or Shindigs or who else? Who else do I watch a bunch? I mean, I watch some Ludwig, not as much, but some. But I watch a variety of content, but that's probably the most, for lack of a better term, normie adjacent thing that I have is those people. Besides that, most of my recommendations are like, how do you understand what's going on in the political crisis that's going on in Mozambique right now? Find out more at 11. And I'll be like, ooh, that sounds fascinating. Let's hear more. Number 2, Fall Out Boy fans. So glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a nativity scene. We have been requested, as it is in fact Christmas Eve. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Also, how is this guy Jerry Seinfeld? How is this Jerry Seinfeld? Here we go. Little Mary. Make her kneeling.
Curly hair Jerry.
Curly hair Jerry. Gotcha, gotcha. Do. I really wanted, before this stream aired, to try and finish an animation that I had been working on for a little while, but sadly I was not able to do so before today. Though, hopefully, in the coming next few days to a week, maybe I could potentially have it done by then. But we'll see. I've drawn up most of it, but I wanted to try and have it ready before I showed off any of it. I've not really done much animation before, and I've especially not done any animations for YouTube before. So, you know, I thought it'd be a good little start if I could make like a little YouTube short. But we shall see how that goes.
Clip Studio is good for animation.
Oh yeah, agreed. 100%. It has, I mean, the timeline feature is really nice for like doing stuff like that.
Check your message, artist.
Alright, fine. I shall look at my messages. If my internet would be fast enough to load anything at all, I'd be happy to do so. But at the moment, my internet has decided that there is no need for such a thing. There we go. Okay, so we got Mary. I feel like we can just draw a little Joseph beside this. Behind them. I've given the cow more center stage than Joseph, which is an interesting design choice. But you know, I feel as though the cow is an accomplishment of his own. All right.
We want cows, cow face.
We love cows. Okay, so he's gonna stand something like this.
Cowsmas on Christmas.
Exactly. I am a big fan of cows. They give such a good meat. They are just amazing. Good burger. Can't really go wrong with it. That's all you gotta say. Do 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 do. But we shall see what we can do. Would anyone else like to be at the nativity scene? I don't know if you're allowed to include other people in the nativity scene.
Big fan of the cow.
Yeah, agreed. I'm a huge fan. Barry Funch! Oh, wow! Glad to have you. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't sent anybody, like, personalized links today.
The Three Wise Men.
I kind of got rushed and ran out of time to prep. I had no prep time today. The Three Wise Men? This is true. The Three Wise Men did come along. We can add them as well. Let's see. So his logo is something like that. How on earth am I gonna do it? I could portray our viewers here today on stream as the Three Wise Men. Because all we know about them is that they are, in fact, wise people from afar who have come to visit Jesus. Or we three kings, we three wise men. We can depict some people as wise men. Perhaps.
You some kind of wise guy. You could say that, yes.
You could say that, yeah. It's in the title.
I would prefer to be the one with myrrh.
Prefer to be the one with myrrh? Ah, it's myrrh there then. It just occurred to me that I should probably move Joseph to somewhere else so that he and the cow aren't, like, fighting for attention.
Who gets Frankenberry?
One sec.
Oh man, you make a good point, but I would love to be myrrh.
There we go. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the delay.
It's almost like he's still here among us. He's what? Zero 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 zero.
I've returned. I'm so sorry for the delay. People keep coming into my room. I say, Gray, I am looking for Thing. I say, I have not Thing. They say, where is Thing? I say, I do not know. And so it goes.
Gray Italian confirmed.
Great.
I saw Gray venting.
Saw Gray vent.
I am looking for the imposter.
You're looking for the imposter? Listen, all I'm gonna say is, alright, Peace Ribbon been acting kinda sus for a while. He kinda quiet for some time. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say is he's been acting a little sus, a little quiet. I got some reason to think, you know, maybe, just maybe, he might have been venting. That's all I gotta say. But you know, Bob, actually, now that I'm looking at it, Bob, it's been a while since you said something, huh? Bob, it's been a whole 3 messages and you haven't said a word. You got something you want to explain, Bob? Do Witcher, glad to have you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Only just noticed. Should probably focus on just this guy first.
I'm playing Elden Ring and I called you Italian and you are sus.
I called you Italian and you are. So I see. So you are saying that I, the streamer, am sus. But have you considered, alright, if I was sus amogus, imposter,
Italians do be sus.
I would have the word imposter on my screen. But guess what? I don't. That means that I'm actually not sus. But you playing Elden Ring, right? What does that tell us? Elden Ring, old and jewelry. All right, old and jewelry. You know what that tells us? Old money. You know what old money tells us? Part of the aristocracy. Great Italius. Just normal leper. Welcome to the stream. So glad to have you. Italius. Something like that, perhaps. Old money. You know what that means? You know what that old money means? That means I'm getting there. I'm getting somewhere. Old money.
It tells us that he is with Iron Jar Alexander, ergo therefore he is trustworthy.
Ah, I see. This is true. This is true. I took the very indirect route when Iron Jar Alexander should have told me everything. Straight from the get-go. You didn't kill Iron Jar Alexander, did you? Did you, Bob? You wouldn't kill him, would you? Yes, just normal leper. Currently, we are working on. I am
sane and human and not evil.
Very cool, very cool. Just normal leper. We are currently drawing the nativity scene. I've drawn the other parts already. I'm just trying to work on Joseph at the moment because I have yet to do so. I drew a cow before I drew Joseph. That's how quiet Joseph is. The guy literally never says a word in the whole Bible. Everyone just says that he was planning to do something or he was doing XYZ. Does he ever speak? No. Joseph does not get a word in.
The cow at least said moo.
Yeah, the cow goes moo. What does Joseph do? He does not even get a mouth. I'm not going to be drawing Joseph a mouth.
The ultimate Judeer.
That's how much I think it's emphatic to emphasize his silence. The ultimate cooter, eh? So true. He's cold, but he actually likes you all along. Who? Actually, no, I probably shouldn't get rid of both of these lines, just one. Oh, I need to get rid of one of these. I'm trying to copy the outfit somewhat. Do 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 do. Yeah. Oh, we also actually already drew the nativity scene. You all might have missed it here in the corner. The minimalist nativity scene. That's right. You have all your favorite characters. You have Joseph. You have Mary. You have the cow. And of course, you have little baby Jesus.
What is your favorite carol?
What
Like
is-
pre-1900s?
Like pre-1900s? I can never remember whenever people ask me, like, oh, what do you want to do? What do you want? What's your favorite carol, Gray? What's your favorite Christmas song? The one that goes.
Cubism is crazy.
Yeah. True. It's. I mean, if you look it up, it is an actual thing where someone has done like a nativity scene based on like doing just cubes, like a minimalist nativity scene. But my favorite carol, I don't know when the carols were made or like what's pre-1900s or whatnot. I have no idea about that. But beyond that, I know that the one that goes, hold on, how does the song go? It goes, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Something like that. I do not know. I do not remember the full extent of it. I remember I was singing it to myself for a really long time just a few days ago. I have completely forgotten it ever since, which is a terrible stain on my ability, of course, to know these kinds of things. But then again, I've never been particularly good at anything to do with
Grace sing God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
Oh, I love that one. Oh, I didn't have time to prep a drink. God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Here we go.
God, we three kings.
We three kings. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. I cannot hold a note that high, I cannot do today. Da, 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 da. My voice will crack okay. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. We three kings. How does that one go? We three kings of yonder glen. That's all I remember of it. I know that there's a band called We Three Kings that I used to really like. They had some good songs. I like listening to some of their stuff. Okay, so he's got like these little wraps around his arm here.
Ray doesn't know We Three Kings by heart SMDH.
Yeah. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do better. Maybe you could sing it for me. Maybe you, the chat, could sing for us. Go on. Sing We Three Kings for us, everyone. Sing for us. Here, I'll let you go ahead and get started.
Carol of the Bells, but put in lyrics relating to your stream.
Heart, come the art. Here comes the song. Where goes the stay? Once every day, once every week. Here comes a time when you will sing all of the songs of which we ring. Here come all the songs of which we ring and cannot say no more. I don't know how to add lyrics to any song, especially famous ones. Would you like some fries with that? Would you like some fries with that? Ding, fries are done, ding, fries are done, ding, fries are done, ding, fries are done. I gotta run, I gotta run. Retail store. That's as good as you're gonna get from me. That's as good as you're gonna get from me. I'm sorry.
Bravo.
Thank you, thank you.
Skyrim. Applause.
Thank you, thank you. I do settle the applause.
Whoa, Skyrim applause retail store. Absolute cinema.
I actually don't know if Skyrim is currently functioning or not. Let me check it. It's like I know that someone in a previous stream paid me money. If you will recall, we had a thing up here, right? Someone paid me $9 to stop using Skyrim, and then someone else paid me $5 to play Skyrim, and then someone else gave me $6. I think that was you, Barry. You paid me $6 not to go to any particular side, but to subtract 3 from either side. That's the state we're in. As it is Christmas, I will in fact re-enable Skyrim for the time being and allow you to activate Skyrim potentially.
I'm a free agent. I will not be controlled by the Skyrim discourse.
True. As it is in fact Christmas, I will allow Skyrim temporarily for those of you who would like to celebrate a Skyrim Christmas. Even though it's technically against Skyrim right now, you're getting a gift Skyrim from me.
Guys, Skyrim Christmas is real.
That's right, Skyrim Christmas. You know what that means? Skyrim Santa Claus. You've all heard about old Saint Nick, but have you heard about old Dovahkiin? They say that Dovahkiin will restore presents to every house in Skyrim on Skyrim Christmas. Let's see. I don't really get what's going on with this close here. This makes very little sense to me. I guess it's like kind of folding over. I guess that's what it's doing, or it's like that.
Great name. One season from the Elder Scrolls.
One season? Are you talking about Skyrim Winter, Skyrim Spring? Do they have special names for this? Do they name these seasons? Was I not aware of this? Oh, I just realized that they're not technically supposed to meet,
He's
are
a
they?
lore expert. Fake fan.
Fake fan. Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't know. You're telling me this for the first time. Please, have mercy. Have mercy. Ooh, ooh. do. I'm unsure.
My favorite Skyrim month is Last Seed.
Last Seed? I feel like that's not a month. I feel like that's a title that you give to a time when you're that's like when you give the last seed to your crops. I guess that would be like a rough title for a month, because that's like the last available time to do seeding.
My favorite Skyrim month is Dovahkiin Christmas.
Dovahkiin Christmas. So true. So true. Okay, wait. Yeah, I feel like the fact that they're kind of like overlapping is what I don't like. Even though in the original image they are, I don't like that they're doing that. Because that just gets confusing. Okay, and we can have this kind of go like so. Boom. Okay, now we have a little Joseph to add on to our nativity scene, right? We'll get rid of the minimalist one briefly. We're going to move the rest of the nativity scene over specifically to include Joseph. Alright, Joseph is going to be in front of the cow, but also behind it. Alright, cow, you're losing like half of your body. Okay? But in exchange, we get to have Joseph. Okay?
El cow.
Boom. There we go. We have ourselves a nativity scene. What do we think, everyone? Do we color it? Do we color it or do we draw something else? Boom. What is everyone feeling tonight?
Mayhaps one color per character. We have to color it.
One color per character? That's true. We could do at least one color per character. At least one.
Draw Christmas anime girls.
Christmas anime girls? This is a reasonable request. Do we have any Christmas anime girls in mind?
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man? Pepsi Man is quite the anime girl.
Christmas Misato.
Christmas Misato? Bad Dad would definitely like that. Oh wait, hold on. How do I tell YouTube to let me look at the live chat rather than the top messages? Because I can't look at chat from my browser as easily, so I'm looking at it through what do you call it? I'm looking at it through my phone instead. And as a result, I don't get to see, it's not letting me switch that from top chat to live chat, so I'm missing some messages people are sending, like sending friggin' Pepsi Man. I didn't see Pepsi Man in there. He's just not there.
Christmas NNM girls.
M&M girls?
Yes.
Okay, so we get the M&M. We get the green M&M in Christmas outfit after this. I'm a little scared of scandalizing people with something so attractive, but we'll do our best, everyone. We'll do our best. Christmas will come to the M&M girls. Christmas will come.
Yes, great, funny, ha 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 ha.
It's funny, haha. Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to do symbolism, but I'm not doing it super well. Because I remember seeing once on like a story. Awesome. Did he write the Christmas M&M girls or the hee hee yes great funny ha ha ha? Which one did he write here?
Christmas M&M girls try to sell you on an MLM scheme.
On an MLM scheme? What is an MLM scheme?
The latter.
Okay. Let's do Christmas M&M girls. So we're saying girls as in plural. So is there more than one M&M girl? M&M characters. There are two M&M girls. There are two of them. This is their cast. Right? This is who the cast is. These are our subjects. These are who we're going to be drawing. Now, all I'm going to say is, it's very interesting how... Wait, did they put effort into the shoe wear of each of these? Look at the distinct shoe wear that each of them wears. Every one of the M&M characters has different shoe wear. None of them has the same shoes as the others. I think they all have the same gloves.
Wow.
Or did they not? No, some of them actually have different gloves. Because green M&M has like more feminine like gloves compared to yellow M&Ms, for example. Okay, so I think brown M&M and green M&M are the only two like M&Ms we'll be drawing here. So this is surprisingly. So what kind of pose are we thinking for the M&M girls for Christmas? All right, so this is such a cursed idea. We get a basic circle, if I could ever draw one. I love drawing circles. It's the most painful and the bestest way of starting drawing.
I'm sorry I cursed your stream.
No, it's fine, Gear. All right, I understand that you hate me. All right, we're used to it. We're used to it, Gear. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be fine. Okay. The question is, what kind of pose are we doing for the M&M girls? What kind of pose are we thinking, everyone?
Draw them with hot cocoa melting their insides.
What? What does that mean? What do you mean, hot cocoa melting their insides? What do I take from that? What do I need? What do I do? What am I gonna do?
They drink the cocoa and melt from the inside out. Mariah Carey pose. Because they are chocolate.
Mariah Carey pose. That's actually really
Mariah
good.
Carey asterisk.
Mariah Carey Christmas song. Hold on. Here we go. Here's a pose. Mariah Carey. Okay, so I wanna show you first off to explain, Bob, your suggested pose, right? Is this where you have them like drinking hot chocolate, okay? So they get like a big old mug of hot chocolate or something like that, right? You have the seductive eye. Something like that, right? And then you just have a load of like shit coming out of her. Well, not shit, but like brown fluid coming right out of her because she's being burned alive. That's what your suggestion is. Right? Is that what I'm hearing we're doing for this girl?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas? Yeah, it is certainly a nightmare before Christmas. That's certainly what I would describe what's going on.
Yes, but I'm drawing a version so you can do the Mariah Carey version. This is extraordinarily cursed.
Agreed. Okay, look. All I'm gonna say is this is what you just described to me, Bob. This is what I've been told to draw. I have two of these girls to draw, right? So one of them has to be drawn this way. And we're just gonna draw it like that. Boom. Oh, I just realized that the lips should be like way higher. Oh, well, it's fine. Oh, she needs to have the eye things like make people go ooga booga for her. We got to make it recognizably the green M&M. You can't just be like, oh, it's an M&M. No. You got to think this is the green M&M when you see this. You got to think that's uncanny how you're able to make me recognize this M&M. You got to think, what horrors, what eldritch horror have you unleashed into me that I am able to recognize the green M&M just by how she looks at me? That's what you got to get to. That's where we got to be at.
Oh, aga booga, I love the green M&M thing. Sent you my example.
Okay, I will look at your example in just a moment. Outstanding, outstanding. Here, let me post the fan art to chat. Let me post for everyone to see. I feel like this is an accurate depiction of how of something we've been drawing here. Everyone say hello to the green M&M. Just scalding her face off. Now it's notable. You should know if you're. It seems like you're drawing.
I see, very demure.
Yes, it seems as though you are drawing the brown M&M because you have given her high heels right here, like right there. That's a feature only of the brown M&M, right? But you've also forgotten to give her glasses.
Thanks for sharing.
You've also forgotten to give her the distinctive glasses that are typical of the brown M&M. You need to make it specified where you keep in mind their key features of the M&M. You need to have these features in mind when drawing the M&M.
The glasses melted off.
The glasses melted off. Oh, I see. You know, that makes complete sense to me. Yeah, the glasses are made of M&M too, if you know this.
M&M taxonomy is very, very important.
Exactly. You need to be able to distinguish every single one of these M&Ms, even if they're not colored. You need to be able to look at like a black and white version. You need to be able to look at a black and white version of these M&Ms in any order and any pairing and be able to say, oh, that one, this one's the brown M&M. This one, that's the green M&M. This over here, that's the blue M&M. You need to be able to just identify these. This is going to be on the test. This is how you get citizenship in the United States. This is how you indicate that you care about our patriotic values. All right? This is what's required of you. This is only the most basics, okay? This is what a real citizenship test includes.
Character design 101.
Exactly. They're made of sugar glass. All of these characters are like imperative for you to understand in order to get anywhere in society. Okay, you go to a job interview, boom, they're like, what can you say about the green M&M? You go to like a town hall meeting to like get elected somewhere, what can you say about the brown M&M's shoes? These are just questions you need to be able to answer like anywhere you go in life. They expect you. They expect you to know. That's why I am delivering.
Congrats on getting the job. By the way, how turned on are you by this picture of an M&M?
Getting the job, by the way. Yeah, exactly. This is like a requirement that they do when they're like seeing if you're even a good fit for their for the position. This is the last thing that they test you on. If you don't have this, you're not ready for your interview.
Facts.
Oh, I need to make sure it's clear that it's a steaming a steaming piping hot version of this. Hold on. Boom. Boom, there we go. We have the first of the two M&M girls complete, except for her color. Well, we'll color the other one. We'll color them both at the same time. For the time being, we're going to focus on drawing the other M&M girl first, according to the Mariah Carey pose. So this is going to be the brown M&M. As with the green M&M, you know, she's something. This time, I guess if we're going to do the Mariah Carey pose, we need to have her like in the outfit. So this is, we're going to require like a change in the outfit of the M&M somewhat. Ever so slightly. Right? So instead of doing like the normal Christmas hat or whatever, we're going to have to do this moved around. Specifically to incorporate the Mariah Carey outfit. Nah. I guess there's not really much of a butt here on like any of them, is there? So we can't really do it below. We're gonna have to modify the outfit further to be like this is going to be a problem because we're missing one of the key distinguishing features of the brown M&M.
Do not have butts.
We're going to be missing one of the key distinguishing features of the M&M, of the brown M&M, namely her shoes, because of the pose that Mariah Carey is doing here, right? Where she doesn't have her like legs visible; they're like in the snow. But it's important to get the pose right, you know.
Any tips on how to get your cat to stop knocking stuff off of your desk? Important note, she is a brat.
I have no idea how to deal with cats, I'll be honest. I've never done anything with them whatsoever in my memory.
Spank ER.
Spanker. Yeah, disciplinary punishment tends to work well. You can't just keep saying bad over and over again and hope that she just gets the message. Oh, they changed. Oh, wait. I just noticed the difference between the old and the new. Look. Look at the brown M&M.
I have tried exploding her into a million pieces. It has not helped.
Guys, look. Look at this. The glasses in the first one are like this rectangular shape, but in the second one, they're like this kind of circular-esque shape. They changed her glasses. She got her prescriptions changed. Can you believe it? That's what they did.
Is this more or less moe?
Is this more or less moe? I leave that to you all to decide. I'm not gonna say. I can't. I'm gonna let the people decide. You know. What do you all think? Is the brown M&M's choice of glasses better or worse before and after? Which was the better? Which was better? Has she made an improvement? Or is it, has the West fallen? Let's see. Boo doo doo doo.
The left has gone insane. The West has fallen.
The left. I think I'm not sure what the left has to do with I'm not sure what the left has to do with the change in glasses in the brown M&M. Oh, she changed her shoes too. Oh wait! Look at this! Green M&M also changed her shoes, as did all the other.
She's on the left.
Oh, I see. She moved. But wait, orange guy over here, he moved from the far right over to the far left.
American Eagle.
He is the true what's that thing people will say it is? Horseshoe. He's the horseshoe right here. But I mean, if you look at their shoes, the green M&M gets
Horseshoe theory is real.
Horseshoe theory. The green M&M loses her boots for just sneakers, which I remember seeing some people jokingly being upset by this. The brown M&M gets smaller heels, and then all of the like other guy M&Ms, these three right here, they all had the same exact shoes. Now they have personality. Except for Blue. Blue didn't change anything. Blue is stuck in his ways. He is over there on the far right with the same shoes as he was before. He's just not learned anything.
He's just a chill dude.
He's just a chill dude. Blue should get some new shoes. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's all I'm saying. He had the opportunity to learn, to change his ways, to get like a new pair of shoes. Did he? No. He just kept cozying up to green M&M.
Purple hue.
Give the blue a purple hue. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to give her the M, don't I? There we go. As you can see, drawing lips is not my forte. I cannot say that I've done a ton of lip drawing. I should probably draw their eyebrows more accurately, though. She looks really sleazy. Like, Brown M&M does.
She kinda looks like the villain from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
She does. I agree. I mean, she looks like that one guy from Toy Story, the chicken guy. That's what she looks like right now. Because the M just kind of looks like a goatee at this point. Which I do not think is doing her any favors. So I think I'm going to have to move this down so it looks less like a goatee. You're getting less of an M. Green M&M girl. Sorry, not brown M&M girl.
I would eat that M&M.
You would eat that M&M. Good to know, Gear. Good to know. Let's see. Let's give her the belt that Mariah Carey has. There we go.
Ben is slandering me.
Ben is slandering you. Listen, Gear, all I'm gonna say is you left that comment up for a while. You've been saying kind of off-color stuff about the M&Ms for a bit, Gear. That's all I gotta say. All right, you. Do you want to talk here? You want to speak your mind about how you really feel about the M&Ms? Because I feel like there's something you're not telling us. Something you don't want to say. Because you know we're not going to like it.
They're not my favorite TBH.
Alright, everyone, we've heard Gear speak what she feels.
Why do they all taste the same? They should taste differently.
Alright, everyone, we need to go on a lynching party against Gear. Oh, that wasn't Gear, sorry, that was Barry. Barry, you will be put to death in a summary execution. So nice knowing you, Barry. Everyone say goodbye to Barry. It's so nice knowing you. Comrades, have him face the wall. He will be put to death for this. They absolutely should taste differently. They are
face.
Saluting face. This is what you get. This is what you've done. Okay, I feel like we can do the color now and make it clear to everyone that this is in fact, even those plebs who don't understand basics.
My ancestors are smiling on me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Oh my goodness. Chat, what do we do? His ancestors are smiling on him.
Chop.
Chopping sound. Boop, 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 boop.
Next, the prisoner.
Next, the prisoner. How much of that do you guys have memorized? We haven't even gone through it in stream.
Skyrim.
Like, we've gone through, like, a bit of the opening. We haven't gone through the whole opening. Like, even remotely. go. Everyone. Oh wait, I forgot the arms of the brown M&M. That's why it looks so weird. It's because she doesn't have arms.
I memorized the whole thing for a Skyrim D&D campaign where you just play Skyrim in D&D.
That sounds amazing. I'm gonna simplify her arms so it's not as bad on us. Right? You memorized the whole thing. Congratulations to you. I would not do that. I mean, I would at least like have a friggin' paper up pulled next to me so I could read off from it and be like, "Hey, you!
Recite it.
You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Same as us. And that thief over there. Damn you, Stormcloaks."
Walked right into that Imperial ambush.
Walked right into that Imperial ambush. If you guys want to trigger Skyrim to listen to a bit of the opening and then continue from there, I would be down to doing that. I would be perfectly fine with doing so. It would give me a short amount of time to go grab myself a drink.
Skyrim. Skyrim. Skyrim.
At least try and throw it into a sentence in a normal way. At least try and do that.
Skyrim.
That feels like a reasonable request.
Do the Skyrim.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? You walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Here it's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants. We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief. Shut up back there. And what's wrong with him? Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak. Simperial Mog.
I returned with a drink. I'm sorry for the delay. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, I could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there. You and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants. We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief. Shut up back there. What's wrong with him? Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak. This Imperial Mog. There is still a 1 in 100 chance you'll get that version of Skyrim instead of the one that is the actual opening. There is a 1 in 100 chance of that.
The true High King. Oh frick. The Jarl of Windhelm. You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you, oh gods, where are they taking us? I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
Okay, so what are we drawing now, everyone? We have successfully drawn the M&Ms, unless we want to like give them more accurate colors for their body parts and whatnot, which I don't think is necessary in the slightest. Then we simply can take another request of what to draw now. We've done it. We've successfully made a little thingamajig here for our variant M&Ms.
Gray saves Christmas.
Gray saves Christmas. This is fair. This is fair.
This can't be happening. This isn't happening. Hey, what village are you from, horse thief? Why do you care? A North's last thoughts should be at home. Rurikstead, I'm from Rurikstead. General Tullius.
I'm going to hope that this is all from memory as you play it. But I'm kind of curious how far you can go.
Wow.
Let's see. Yeah, it's great. That's right.
Sir, the headsman is waiting. Good, let's get this over with. Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinreth, Akadosh. Divines, please help me. Look at him, General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like they...
Okay, not this far out.
Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Velet is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed.
No, I'm kind of curious what happened to that girl with the juniper berry. That girl he's sweet on. Wonder who it might have been. Who it could possibly be. This is me saving Christmas right here.
She's dead. You can find the special mead in town if you revisit. I think someone found her, but I forget who it was.
Yeah, I don't tend to revisit Helgen, but I guess it should be an option to like just go back and see the ruins. Be like, wow, this is where everything happened, huh? You know what might be funny is bringing back like General Tullius and Ulfric Stormcloak and all them to Helgen and be like, see here, this is where you were first going to put me to death. Now I shall be putting you to death.
Bandits return.
Oh, bandits go there? Yeah, that makes sense.
And fill in the remain.
It just becomes a bandit camp afterwards. That makes sense.
Funny, when I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe. Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going? You need to go inside, little cub. Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
There we go. Now there's a little dog along with me. Now you have Gray saving Christmas with a cute puppy. Oh wait, no, hold on, let's move the tail down. We're gonna do what I'm doing here.
Put Poppy the cat behind the dog.
Poppy the cat behind the dog. Now, when you say behind the dog, do you mean like on top of, or like on the side of, or do you mean like, because I can put Poppy the cat over here pretty easily. I can put Poppy the cat on top of it, but behind.
Either.
Okay, we'll do on top of.
Inside the house now. Yes, Papa. Get these prisoners out of the cart. Why are we stopping? Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. We shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us. No. Wait. We're not.
There we go. Now we have a cat on top of the dog.
Rebels. Face your death with some courage, thief. You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake. Step towards the block when we call your name, one at a time. Empire loves their damn.
Boom, bada, bada, boom, boom. Boom, bada, bada, boom, boom, boom. I'm kind of curious. If I press this button, will it activate the hotkey? No. No, it doesn't. That is a terrible shame. My hotkeys do not seem to be working well. Okay, so we have Poppy the cat. Would you say that this is an accurate representation of Poppy, Ben, Bob? Or would you say that I'm missing something?
Yes.
Accurate representation.
List. Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm. It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric. Ralof of Riverwood. Loker of Rurikstead. No, I'm not a rebel, you can't do this. Halt. You're not going to kill me. Archers. She is black except the nose and below.
Okay. We can make her black. Hold on. I can do this. I can do this. Sorry.
Anyone else feel like running?
Archers. Is this what she looks like, Miss Poppy? We are off saving Christmas right now.
Below the nose is white.
Below the nose is white. Like this? Or is it between the nose? Okay, that's what it is. Okay, cool. Perfect.
Anyone else feel like running? Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you? Racially charged monologue captain, what should we do? They're not on the list. Forget the list. They go straight to the...
We'll make the dog a color of brown.
Block.
And then for the sleigh, maybe not that bright.
Block. By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry, we'll make sure your remains get returned home. Follow the captain prisoner. Ulfric Stormcloak, some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a... Next track.
Ah, good. Glad someone remembered that they can do that the whole time. Instead of us just listening to the same thing over and over again. It's up to you all to decide. Oh wait, I need to give myself a hat.
I'm late, but I made it.
Woohoo! Little Viscaccia, so glad to have you.
Power like the voice to slaughter his king and usurp his throne.
They're currently reciting the Skyrim opening.
Why is Elise echoing for me?
Oh, maybe it's slightly too loud on my end. If so, I'm sorry. Try it again now.
Power like the voice to murder his king and usurp the throne. Grr. You started this war, flung Skyrim into chaos. And now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace. What was that? It's... What is happening?
There we go. What is happening? Currently, we are drawing Gray Saves Christmas, which includes a dog and a cat. Specifically Poppy the cat, which is Mr. Bob's cat.
Hooray.
And we are, besides that, we've drawn a few other short little things. We've drawn a little nativity scene, and we've drawn some Christmas-styled M&Ms. I will show you the nativity scene and the M&Ms shortly. One sec. Boop, boop, boop.
Nothing. Carry on. Yes, give them their last rites. As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you. For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with. As you wish.
There we go. Okay, that's what we're currently working on. We also drew some M&M. It's Christmas Eve. It is in fact Christmas Eve. Hello everyone. Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everyone. Ho 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 ho. We drew some Christmas M&Ms, and we drew a classic nativity scene.
Merry Halloween.
We drew a little nativity scene for everyone, which I'm pretty happy with. I like how the nativity scene turned out. Oh yeah, we also have this thing from previous stream. Whatever that could be.
Baby Jesus. Yes.
Let me scroll this down a little bit. Baby Jesus, yes, very true, very true. I gave him curly hair for no specific reason in mind. Don't worry too hard about that. Don't think too hard about that. And currently we're doing Gray Saves Christmas. But we're not finished with it yet, and can you guess?
I must go. My family has just put on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Ah, understandable.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, little Miss Gotcha. God bless. Take care. Have fun. There's one thing that we need to do before we finish it. This little drawing. We need to give the cat a purple hat.
Accurate.
There we go. We're giving the cat a little tricorn. Nope. Lag.
Next, the prisoner. There it is again. Did you hear that? I said. Next prisoner. To the block prisoner. Nice and easy. What in oblivion is that? Sentries, what do you see? It's in the clouds. Merry Christmas, retail store for emphasis.
Retail store for emphasis. I'm not sure if it'll detect the retail store because you said you had the parentheses in front of it. I don't think it'll detect it. But Merry Christmas to you. Look at that right there.
I think that's all I remember.
You know, that is quite a lot,
Merry
Barry.
Christmas, retail store for emphasis.
That is quite a lot. I congratulate you very strongly. Did you do the fun thing where you had them make their characters and like design them after you did all of the scenes of like, who are you? Everything up until that point? I feel like that's the perfect time to have them start making their characters. Oh, no, we didn't draw anyone as the wise men. Ah, whatever, we've done the nativity scene already. Boom, boom, ba-da-ba-dum. What are we drawing next, everyone? What are we drawing next?
We did a short adventure to determine exactly why they were prisoners before the funny scene.
Ah, I see, I see. You were trying to cross the border, right? Same as us. And that thief over there.
Gray, draw the Russian Revolution.
The Russian Revolution. Okay. Russian Revolution. I assume you're talking about the one with like Lenin and all that.
The entire thing.
Don't skimp on the details. Yeah, of course. So here's a history for you of Russian Revolution.
Russian Revolution, but it's elves against the shackles of workshop oppression.
In detail. You have here, right? Bird. Bird people, right? These are Germans, okay? These are German. But anti-German. Okay? And they are like big enemy of Germans. Right? They're at war with the Germans.
Right.
Alright, these like germ things here, right? Okay. They're really not a fan of the germs. Okay? So because of this, right, you get something in history that's called a not happy. You get a not happy. And what happens when you get the non happy is you get you get democracy. No problems here, no problems whatsoever. Everything went perfectly. It was just democracy, and then it was perfect. And then maybe like a few minutes later, he was unhappy again, and then it became evil, bad. This one, it has a fancy name, but for our purposes, all we need to know is that what it means is we will effectively call it farmerism. Okay, this is called farmerism. All right, they're big fans of this guy called Jake from State Farm, right? You remember Jake from State Farm? Imagine if they became like super into State Farm. Okay, they are really into state farming. Okay, but imagine if like very shortly after this happened, instead of it being about like the state and the farming, it became about Jake. It became about how cool Jake is. Jake basically takes power. Jake becomes the guy in charge. Now, at the beginning over here, right? It wasn't Jake in charge. It was Flo. Okay? It was Flo. They were not progressive, actually. So it wasn't Flo. They were never progressive. They were always not progressive. Flo never had power. This is the closest Flo ever came to having power. But Flo never had power. Geico. This is Geico. All right? This is the Geico age right here. And over here, we have Jake taking power. Jake becomes in control of the Russian society, right? Instead of State Farm, and he kills a lot of the he fires a lot of the state farmers, okay? And this causes lots of unhappies, but Jake stays in power because Jake says he wants to stay in power, and so the people let him. And following this, you get
this is fact checked by true American patriots.
True, exactly. And after Jake was done, after Jake retired, because eventually Jake wants to go and like live with his family and whatnot. He very suddenly retired from an illness in bed. Exactly. After he retired, he had a series of unhappies, right? So this can be like basically a period of time where you had lots of things go bad, right? This is where State Farm really struggled with how they're going to live without Jake, right? How they're going to be able to survive without Jake from State Farm. And they tried to make that like a whole thing by going against freedom.
Average Elden Ring
against
more video.
A different bird, okay? They had a different bird in mind. This is a different bird, okay? This is a freedom bird, okay? This is not to be confused with a free bird, okay? It's not free bird like the song, but it's very similar, okay? So we're just going to call it free bird for the time being. They were anti-free bird, and because of that, there ended up being like a conflict, and this conflict was very
it created the free bird.
It created the free bird, and this became like a big thing for like a lot of people, with State Farm versus Freebird, and there was like this whole like worldwide conflict over it, but it was like not really a conflict, and so that's why we called it what do we call it? Insurance fraud.
The cold turkey.
Insurance fraud. That's what we called it. The cold turkey, yeah.
Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner, yeah, something along these lines, right? Cold turkey, Leonard Skinner. And this led eventually to the end of State Farm, okay? No more State Farm. State Farm still exists, right? But not in Russia. They went somewhere else, okay? They picked up their things and they went to somewhere else. They went to China, right? They don't have Jake anymore, so it's not as cool. But they had a different guy in China, and people kind of still like that guy. But they're kind of still trying to figure out how things are going. But now they have a new guy.
They still have the worst insurance policies.
They still have the worst insurance policies. Exactly. And they get this new guy who is he's kind of he's pseudo French, right? Because they have like the French flag, but they like move it around slightly, or something. It's basically French. So what you can say about this is that they rebranded Russia to no longer be a bird or a or State Farm, but to be something new, something Flow. They brought Flow in. Flow is now in charge of Russia. Now, Flow, if you don't know, has like some very progressive expansions in mind. Flow is thinking, Flow has lost all this market share by State Farm, like with all their stuff that they've done. They just no longer have what Russia used to have. So they're thinking, like, what if we just expand? What if we just make progressively bigger? That's the idea. Progressive. It's bigger. It's biggering. And so this is the age of Flow progressing Russia to a bigger country, and that leads to this thing with Ukraine that you may have heard of. Ukraine, of course, being short for "you reign," right? Because it's you reigning, and they're anti-rain, you see, and so they want to have no rain, and so they're trying to shoot the rain. They're trying to beat the rain, but we actually like the rain. We think rain good, so the free birds have been fighting and giving money to the rain, so the rain gets more good, so the rain good. And survive, but we don't. The conflict's been going on a while now, and we're not really sure what's going to happen to either side in the coming years. I've seen lots of different things, but what we do know is that Flow is still here for the time being. We don't know if that will change soon. We don't know if that will be here for a long time. But Flow's still working, and that's the history of Russia. Is there any questions that you have about the history?
Let's go.
This is
Tremendous Yap says very demure, extremely mindful. I didn't miss it.
Yeah, welcome, Barry. Welcome. So glad to have you. We just finished considering and exploring the entire history of Russia, specifically through the perspective of the history of the Russian Revolution, specifically in the history
How
of...
did the insurance wars affect the Russian landscape?
Bad. It was bad. Mucho bado, right? As the Russians say. That's just how it is. That's what it is. I hope that clears things up. Mucho bado landscape.
Out. A+ gray.
Yeah, thank you. I had to make sure that people understand the facts. We have to avoid misinformation around here. You don't want to get like really oversimplified stuff on the internet from weird, crazy people who just say whatever. You want to get the real facts.
Did you talk about the influence of Napoleon's Russian campaign and the subsequent actions of Tsar Alexander?
We did not talk about the influence of what's it called? Google, tell me the name of... The
increase in carbon in the atmosphere decreased the hill population density by 0.001%.
Hold on, let me... Early American insurance companies. The Friendly Society. The Friendly Society. Oh, sorry. Philadelphia Contributionship. Ben Franklin's Philadelphia contribution ship. That's right. Philadelphia contribution ship basically did cause like a huge issue that like leaded to some problems with the initial bird, the German bird that's anti-German bird, specifically Geico. But we didn't go too much into detail with that because, you know, detailed can only be so detailed, you know? That's just what I had in mind, yeah. But Barry, you've missed just a little bit of the stream.
Gray, what the heck are you talking about?
This is science. We had Gray Saves Christmas earlier. We had the Christmas M&M girls, and we had the nativity scene. I hope that these are all pleasing to you. Also, we had the explanation of the Russian Revolution and how Ben Franklin's Philadelphia connection influenced it.
I like the nativity, smiley face.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate it very much, very much. I think I can
Gray,
take...
That was hilarious and accurate.
Thank you, thank you. I think I can take at least one more request for drawings for tonight's stream. We should all probably
Gray,
get to bed early.
that whole thing again for the dumb kids in the back.
Oh, okay, sure. So let's go over the details of this, right? So the Russian Revolution in detail, not skipping anything whatsoever. All the details here. So you see here, right? We have the. I have to
Gray
make sure my Gray Snowman. We can do a Gray Snowman Foxbot Trot. That's right. Icy Love. We'll be happy to do a Gray Snowman.
I still have to go to midnight mass, so I can't go to bed anytime soon.
Ah. That's fair. That's fair.
Noise.
So basically, Gear, to explain all of this stuff again to you really quickly. So the German but anti-German bird, that is Geico, because Geico is a bird, which is anti-germ, had an unhappy because they were fighting Germans. They were fighting germs, and this led to an issue.
Jake from State Farm and Flow Wrestling.
Flow Wrestling. I think this would be incredibly difficult.
LMAO.
This led to the rise of perfect society democracy, which was led by people like Flo. But Flo lost power very quickly to the new power. It was bread and peace, exactly. And this gave rise to the new institution called State Farm, State Farmerism. Okay, and this what led to lots of stuff about how they were going to like keep people insured and whatnot. Problem is, very quickly afterwards, people became less interested in State Farm as they became in Jake. You know, Jake from State Farm. They started to really like Jake from State Farm. That became their whole shtick. They loved Jake from State Farm. And that led to like a lot of different problems and stuff where people were like, oh wow, Jake from State Farm, I want to do this, what XYZ. And Jake from State Farm said, that isn't covered by your insurance policy. And then they died. And then anyway, this led to a lot of problems. But Jake from State Farm was fine. He actually retired very well off for himself due to an illness. And then later on, you had a lot of problems with State Farm after Jake because State Farm didn't really know what to do with itself after Jake. State Farm had a lot of issues. So you know what State Farm did? State Farm had the problem. They started up a fight with, kind of like a fight, but not a fight with Freebird. They were very much not into Freebird. Freebird should not be confused with Bird from earlier, right? This is the earlier Bird. This is not Freebird. Freebird, good bird. Earlier bird, bad bird. And anyway, Freebird and State Farm did not get along. And this is what's called the insurance fraud or cold turkey era. And this ultimately led to the end of State Farm in Russia. And that gave rise to a new power, which is fake France, or Flow, in Russia. And you know what Flow has done? Flow is progressive. Flow is progressively
Absolute
expanding the reign and control of Russia over lots of different places, such as Ukraine. And you know what that led to? That led to Freebird up here being very upset at Flow trying to take over Ukraine and trying to destroy Ukraine. So Freebird is sending Ukraine a lot of money to try and keep it raining outside. And
Breaking news.
we don't know what's going to happen.
Revolution.
And that's the history of the Russian Revolution, and everything since. Delicious.
Impressive.
That's the history.
Is this what Tucker Carlson got from Putin in that interview?
Yeah, exactly. This is Putin's exact account of how history went up until now. Okay, I was asked to draw a quick little snowman, so we will make ourselves little snowman. As always, you know, when you're making a snowman, you try and make it a 3 ball high snowman. Not a 2 ball high snowman, but a 3 ball high snowman. All right.
Okay, I have to go clean up downstairs. Have a good night and a Merry Christmas, Gray.
Understandable. Good night, Mr. Barry. Merry Christmas to you. I do wish you well. Hoodoo.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Let's see, there we go. So we get that.
Merry Christmas retail store.
Hold on, we get it a... There we go. So we get the hair this way, right? This way we'll have all of these little things for the hair. Okay, and then we like build a big hole in the middle of it. Boom. This is...
Very nice.
Boom.
Graymas.
There we go. We have a gray snowman.
I'm dreaming of a gray Christmas.
Alright. You have successfully finished the snowman. Minor details aside, of course. Let's see. I was asked to draw Jake from State Farm and Flo Wrestling. That is a really detailed drawing. I don't know. The problem with drawing real life people is that it's really hard to communicate who they are.
Who took a bite out of the snowman?
Who took a bite out of the snowman? Who indeed? Boom.
Save it for next week. Ben, did he seems like that kind of guy?
Ben. Okay, so we have Ben over here. Ben is just like,
Accurate.
Then he has his glasses. I always forget exactly how Ben's hair works. I always forget. Because it's not that complicated to understand. Like, at all. But I always forget just the way the hair is parted.
Yet it's the odd part. One big wave.
One big wave? Okay. Okay, so we'll just have it go like one big wave down that way. So here we have Ben licking oh, what's this? He's gotten his tongue stuck in it. Ben, you got your tongue stuck inside the snowman. It's too cold.
LOL, what is he going to tell Gear?
What indeed? What will you tell Gear, Ben?
I cap hear you agabma duck duck.
I can't hear I can't hear what you got my dug. That's true. He is going to be doing it through his tongue stuck on there. Gear, what do you think of this reply? What do you think? What does Gear say?
I cry.
Gear cries. Understandable. Doodle-doo. You know what? Why not? Let's make this a little composition of everyone here in the stream. Little tiny little composition. And then I will be done for the night, and we can go off to bed. What is everyone else's participation in this little thing? What is everyone else doing? Those of you who wish to participate. What could they be doing?
Eating sticks.
Eating sticks. Okay.
Barry's dog is making gray snowman a yellow gray snowman.
Outstanding. I gotta remember how to draw friggin' Icy Love's character. Hold on. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Puffin. That's the name. Puffin. Boom. Boom. I got it right. Without being told.
He looks nice.
There we go. A little puffin. Okay, a little bigger eyes. Ah! What the?
Big dub for all birds.
Oh, Steam is just accidentally opened. Oh, I have received a gift. Hello. After winning the lottery, I figure that you owe this unfortunate right. Continue to do. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Barry. I appreciate your gift very much. That is very sweet of you.
No way you just got that now.
I just opened Steam just now. I only just saw it. Thank you very much for the gift. That's very sweet of you. Oh my goodness.
What was the gift?
It was CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. It was CBT with Yuka Kagami. I'm kind of interested in seeing what this could possibly be and how playing it would be. Two of my friends have played previously. I have no idea what to expect from this game. My friends worry about my mental health more than the context of their Steam notification of me booting this up. Outstanding. I do look forward to playing it. Thank you very much, Barry.
Gray is big friends with CBT enjoyers.
Mm-hmm. True, true. Okay, do we have anyone else watching the stream who would like to be presented in the little drawing here? Anyone? Perhaps Barry or Prometheus or someone If not, I understand. I can simply...
You could draw me as a jar of myrrh.
As a jar of myrrh. I was told to draw your dog peeing on the snowman. So we're going to do that much at the very least.
Does it come in jars? I don't know what myrrh is.
Let's look that up. Let's find out what myrrh is, because you don't really see that very often. What is myrrh? Myrrh is a fragrant yellow resin that comes from the bark of the commiphora trees and is used in a variety of ways. It's a traditional medicine to treat inflammation, asthma, stomach issues, and other bronchial conditions. It's also used in Ayurvedic medicine for fatigue, IBS, and overall life balance. It's also a well-known perfume. It's useful for embalming. It's helpful for wound healing. Preclinical studies suggest that myrrh may inhibit certain cancers. And it's an essential oil for an antioxidant, antifungal effects that may benefit hair and scalp. Okay, so it seems like it has a lot of benefits. It looks like a brown cereal rock.
I thought it was an oil or something.
Yeah, it looks like a kind of cereal colored rock. Honestly. It does seem as though there is in fact a myrrh oil. But I think the main thing is a jar of myrrh. There we go.
You should draw a dowager eating it like cereal.
A dowager?
Horrific.
A dowager doing... Oh, a dowager eating it like cereal? Understandable, understandable.
Dog is peeing myrrh.
Dog is peeing myrrh. Yeah, something like that. Ooh. Ooh, doodaloo.
That's rough. We've all been there.
Let's see. Hold on. That's the wrong image. Hold on. And for here, I'll just add a little face. It's really hard to see the full image of the Hat in Time girl in your profile picture from my phone. So I'm going to give you a tiny little hat here in terms of the jar lid.
TBH, I forgot that was my picture on YouTube, lol.
Understandable. There you go. You've gotten yourself a little jar of myrrh depicting you. My... Oh, okay, there we go. Something just freaked out on my clip studio. It's starting to glitch on me. Okay, and then I will have Dewitcher eating a bowl of cereal.
Best Christmas ever.
You're so welcome. Glad I could do so. Let's see.
Dowager is a type of bird.
Type of bird? Oh, I didn't know. What is the type of bird? I've drawn a few birds this stream. Okay. This is a very thin beak. I did not know this. This is the bird here.
Yeah, it's a shorebird with long legs and beak.
That is a very cute bird. She'll have to do this bird.
Legs for days, as they say.
Legs for days.
Sir Legs a lot.
Let's see. I want cereal. I am cereal.
Oh, next stream we need to draw him.
Sir Legs a lot? Who is Sir Legs a lot?
The bird because he has a lot of legs. He is a very gallant knight. How were you not informed?
I've never heard of Sir Legs a lot. I'm so sorry for you. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here, let me like make it even lankier of legs, right? Boom. Look at that. Right
What is
there.
your favorite bird?
Right there. Look at that. What is my favorite bird? I am personally quite fond of penguins. Penguins are very nice.
Cute.
Dodo birds are also nice too, of course. I can probably do this slightly better.
But they have no leg.
They have no leg. True, true. But they do have happy feet, though. I feel like that makes up for no leg. Okay. Do we have anyone else who would like to be added to the picture? Anyone else who would like to be in our contribution? Anyone else who'd like to be added?
Give the bird a purple herd.
Give the bird a purple herd.
Iron Jar Alexander.
Iron Jar Alexander. You know what? Sure, we can add Iron Jar Alexander. I don't know what a purple herd is. Iron Jar Alexander is joining us for the stream.
A happy pig with a hat on. And a pipe.
A happy pig with a hat on. All right, Prometheus. Considering this is your first thing for today, you know what? We'll do a happy pig with a hat on too.
Breaking news: it's snowing in Elden Ring.
Woo!
I will simply make you draw Iron Jar Alexander every stream until you are the world's most prolific Iron Jar Alexander artist there is.
Understandable, understandable.
Next track. Back.
You know, if you make me draw him enough, I will in fact add him as a thingamajig where you say his name, it turns me into Iron Jar, the me that rides Iron Jar Alexander. Because I did draw myself riding him earlier, like a while ago.
Iron Jar Alexander Vine Boom.
Iron Jar Alexander Vine Boom. I have thought about adding the Vine Boom thing where you could do certain things and it would just do a Vine Boom. I forget what it was that I wanted to do where it would do a Vine Boom. But we shall have to see.
Iron Jar Alexander being piloted by Grey like a mech.
Happy pig with a hat on. We'll do a little sun hat. We'll do a little sun hat. There we go. Look at that. What do you think of that, Prometheus? You got yourself a little, nice little thingamajig.
And a pipe.
There's a pipe. What do you mean? Right there. Look at that. I gave him a pipe. He's smoking. He's smoking a pipe. Iron Jar Alexander being piloted by Grey like a mech. We will add me piloting him as well.
Thank you, artist.
You're very welcome.
Cute. It do be a crack pipe though.
To be a crack pipe though. Listen, right? I was told to add a pipe. I was not told which kind of pipe to add. There you go. Iron Jar Alexander is being piloted by me again. There we go, everyone. We have ourselves a little collage here. And with that, it is like 3-something hours into stream. It's probably about time to be done. Thank you everyone for coming
How
to stream
festive.
tonight. Yes, indeed. Thank you everyone for coming to stream tonight. I am so glad that you're all here. I understand everyone has a busy time with Christmas and all that. I wish you all...
What a happy family. I hope they don't spam Skyrim in the chat.
This is true. Could you imagine if we had a Skyrim Christmas by spamming Skyrim in
Much
chat?
love. Gray, Merry Christmas.
Of course. Merry Christmas to you
Have
all.
a good night and a Merry Christmas.
Have a good night and a Merry Christmas. Oh my goodness. Merry Christmas. Here, let me give you the Skyrim you wanted
Merry Christmas, Gray.
all along. Oh, it doesn't.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's right. It's only like that. Here, let me. Nah, it's not gonna be manually activated. Merry Christmas. All right. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Bye.